Hey guys, this is Roy Haviv. I got the new Meatbox reissue from DOD or Digitech a few days ago and incorporated it into my rig, and I thought some of you might want to check it out. So here it is. Get my shadow out of the way. New shiny DOD. If I put the camera here, yeah, there it is. As you can see, there's more going on here because I use it in parallel, but don't worry, I'm going to show it up by itself first and then show you how I incorporated it into my rig. Just for reference, this is my trusty VGA Passion Bass 5-string Dunlop Super Brights on it. I'm going to run it completely flat with both pickups full on. This is my clean sound. Now turn the recording on. I'm going to take there's no way the camera can pick up these frequencies, so I'm going to record it separately through the direct from the Mark bass, the direct out into the PreSonus FireWire interface into my Mac, and then I'll edit those together, just so, because there's no way the GoPro is gonna pick up on the Meatbox, or, at least it might pick up on a tiny bit of it, but just to do it justice. Also suggest you might want to use good headphones or good speakers, and I cannot take responsibility if anything happens to those headphones or speakers. Make sure to start low in your volume, because that thing gets pretty low. Alright, this is my clean sound. Alright, this is with the Meatbox by itself. Now there's a lot of range. I can get it distorted and pretty wacky stuff. What I have here basically is we have on the top right, we got the overall output volume. We have an octave, which kind of chooses the frequency, and it kind of sounds cleaner when I dial it off, and it's kind of like a blend, like a dry wet. That's how it ends up sounding. Then I have two voicings for the low boost. I have a sub and a low. Jack wise, it will take mono, but it puts out this is a combo, like a TRS jack, and if I did wanted to use this to split two signals, to have one signal that's completely wet and one that's completely dry, you can plug in a stereo 1/4-inch jack, like a TRS, and then it would split those. Right now I'm just running it mono, and the way my bass goes, it goes into the LS2 line selector, and then to that, and then back. So this is the green effects loop that I have, which is the only thing dialed in right now. So right now I have running through it, bypass. Now I can get it if I crank this sucker. It gets pretty gnarly. I hope I didn't overdrive the circuit too much, but you can also you can dial it back and get useful tone. And of course you can dial both. Here we go. This is the low by itself. I'm going to put everything else around 12 o'clock. And this is the low by itself, cranked. Pretty harmless. This is the sub, cranked by itself. Pretty harmless. But when you blend them both together, now you also have to learn how to be careful with it in terms of right hand technique, because when you dig in, you kind of it gets it distorted. Let me dial back here quick. I'm not clipping at the interface, but you know, but when you dial back, it's gnarly. Right. Let's dial it back pretty much to where I had it. You can hear the distortion also when I crank the output too much. Gets a little dirty. When I crank everything, go back here. Now I don't know if you can see that. Let's just look at the speaker. Now I have to stress, don't try this. Do not try this, because well, this is a custom DOD speaker that's designed for X-ray excursion. It has that headroom. Not all speakers can do that without breaking. Like if you'll hear, I'll make my bass. My bass is fine. The amp is fine. The speaker is fine, but not every speaker can withhold that abuse. So BNC designed the speaker specifically for mark bass back in the day, and it's designed for X-ray excursion. It also has a limiter, so if I drive it too much, it should limit it. Okay, let me see here. So this is the Meatbox by itself. Now change my settings back to roughly where they were and dial it back a little bit. Let's listen. So what I use it for specifically is just to beef it up everything else. Now let me take it down all the way, and this is my effects chain. Clean now, but I can add some overdrive. It thins it out. Right? Thins it out a lot. So what I do is I add the Meatbox and dial it in. I have parallel to the distorted sound, there's a thick clean, thick meatbox out. So this is why I use it in parallel. It also works well when you have a wah going. We dial it back a little bit. The box is a little too loud. So instead of having just this, have now let's hear it with the chorus. The chorus is notorious for sucking out low end from your bass. That's why bass specific chorus pedals often have a dry knob. I didn't need one because I use the LS2 all the time, so I always blend dry signal or meatbox signal with whatever effects are going on the other side. But let's hear the chorus by itself. I use a quantum time modulator that doesn't have that blend, but as I said, I don't need it. So this is my signal without the chorus. With the chorus. With the meatbox. Again, without bass line. With the meatbox. As you can hear, the meatbox is not affected from the chorus. So the chorus is not thinning it out, it's just thinning out the it's chorusing the high end and keeps a nice solid bottom. Even if I solo out this pickup, which is really thin by itself, this is it clean. Solo pickup. With chorus, and it still sounds nice and thick. Then as I pan it to the middle. What else? Envelope filter. Now, I don't have a synth pedal anymore. I didn't like the triggering thing like an outside source. I don't know, I don't mind digital delays and digital reverbs, but for some reason I tried a bunch of a lot of them. You can hear them down my YouTube channel. You can hear me using a whole bunch of different synthesizer pedals, but I always came back to a combination of an octave envelope filter and distortion. So this is just overdrive and envelope filter by themselves. Style out the meat box. Style the meat box back in. Pretty gnarly. With the octave. With the octave up. Yep. So yeah. By the way, the distortion and the envelope phaser, they have this deep connection. I don't know if you've seen it in other videos, but basically I'm able to put the distortion before the envelope phaser and have the envelope filter triggered by a dry signal, like a parallel dry signal. So that's how I can get the envelope to open and close even if I have high gain. You could scroll down my channel and see the episode I did about the combination of the distortion and the envelope phaser, both of them by Pictronics. Yeah, the DOD Meatbox, parallel to them, what it basically lets me do is keep the low end pumping. It sounds like a different oscillator, you know, or like a sub oscillator on a synthesizer that you can assign not to be affected by whatever shenanigans is going on with the regular oscillator. So you get a nice thick tone. I'm really happy with the Meatbox, and thanks for watching, and hope to see you in my channel again. Bye.